The following program is presented by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.
Suncoast takes on Spanish River tonight on School Duel. And welcome to School Duel, where 53 high schools from Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties competed to be part of the show. The top 20 schools made it to the televised rounds, where they battle it out in an academic tournament for South Florida bragging rights. And the winners walk away with a school trophy from EDCO, a $1,000 check for each student courtesy of Bright Star Credit Union and Chick-fil-A. And new to our show this year, each team advancing to the semifinals qualifies for the National Academic Championship. Details on this competition are at qunlimited.com. Now, with that much at stake, let's go ahead and take a quick peek at the brackets for this week's game. As you see, the second round game matches Suncoast High versus Spanish River High in what is going to be quite a showdown. The winner between the two schools will be moving on to the quarterfinals. So let's hear it for our two competitors. But wait, there's more. During the show, each student will compete in the Chick-fil-A Challenge. Here, the student with the most correct answers throughout the show will win Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year. Exciting? Yes. All right, well, let's get started. Our first round is called the warning shot. Here it's school against school, competing with toss-up questions directed at the entire group. Each question is worth 10 points, and if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school gets one chance to steal the points. All right, schools, get ready and prepare for the warning shot. Ladies and gentlemen, your first question deals with states. Which eastern state contains the Cape Cod Museum of Art? Jessica.
Massachusetts.
Correct. Good job. Let's move on to math symbols. In math, what concept is represented by a sideway figure 8? Yes, Shriyash.
Infinity.
Correct. Astronomy. Made mostly of gas and dust from the nucleus of a comet, it is generated as a comet passes by the sun. Give this, Miles.
Shooting stars.
Incorrect. Suncoast, listen carefully. Yes, Sanjay.
A tail.
Incorrect. Listen carefully. I'm going to read the question. Give this astronomical term which used in medicine to describe a period of deep and prolonged unconsciousness. It's a coma. All right, let's move on to fish. What South American fish is famed for its razor-sharp teeth? Yes, Sanjay.
Piranha.
Correct. Good job. Body parts. Give the part of your body represented by the Spanish word mano. Yes, Sam?
The hand.
Correct. Good job. Major League Baseball. Name this American League Baseball team that features David Ortiz and has Sanjay.
The Boston Red Sox.
Yes, sir. Good job. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the What Am I question brought to you by Flashback Diner. This is where our contestants will be given a clue about something or someone and shown a picture that will slowly reveal itself. The first school to buzz in and answer correctly will get the points. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
All right, here goes. Originally presented by the Downtown Athletic Club, the vast majority of winners are running backs or quarterbacks. Name this, Sanjay.
The MVP award.
Incorrect. Spanish River, Miles.
The Heisman.
Heisman is correct. Good job. And there has only been one defensive player to win the Heisman, and that was Charles Woodson in 1997. Let's move on. Next question deals with multiple meanings. In business, it means income after taxes and other deductions. Sanjay.
Profit.
Incorrect. Spanish River, listen to the rest of the question. Give this three-letter word that also, yes, Gabby?
Net.
Net is correct. Good job. All right, novels. Name the mega best-selling novel by Dan Brown that suggests, yes, Sanjay?
The Da Vinci Code.
Correct. Good job. All right, fictional cities. What fictional city was home to characters like Mr. Slate, Barney Rubble, and Fred Flintstone? Sam?
Bedrock.
Correct. Good job. Economics. The Fair Labor Standards Act of the 1930s created what economic measure that is today equal to $7.25? Sanjay?
Minimum wage.
Correct, good job. All right, language arts. Most words that end in the letters N-E-S-S are yes, Sanjay?
Noun.
Correct. They are nouns. Scientific terms. Which scientific term describes both the center of the sun and the center of the earth? Miles?
Core.
Yes. All right, wood shop. Its particles can be made of silicone carbide, garnet, or emery, while its backing is usually made of cloth or fiber. Name this abrasive substance, usually measured, Sanjay?
Sandpaper.
Correct, good job. Infamous men. His original plan was to get Confederate POWs released by capturing Abraham Lincoln. But at some point, he decided that Lincoln's plan to grant citizenship, yes, Sam?
John Wilkes Booth.
Correct, good job. Moving on to food. Many chefs recommend it be made by day-old bread because that holds more egg without falling. Jessica?
French toast.
Yes, ma'am, good job. And there's the buzzer, and that means the end to the warning shot round. We do have an interesting game going. Suncoast is leading with 100 points. Spanish River has 50 points. We'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages.
Improve your money skills with Bright Star University. At Bright Star University, people of all ages can log in to learn more about finances. Just choose your age-specific category and pick from a collection of interactive financial topics, including the Visa Financial Football Game, where your team scores by answering money management questions. Just go to www.brightstaru.com. Bright Star University is brought to you by Bright Star Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
Encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
to team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. It means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to School Duel. Our first round of action ended with Suncoast leading 100 points. Spanish River has 50 points. Now, before we begin the second round, let's take a minute to meet this week's competitors from each school. Let's go ahead and start out with the Suncoast Chargers. Welcome. Let's meet Sam, who's a senior. And Sam, is there a special teacher that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yes, I would like to thank the effervescent Dr. James Altman.
All right, sounds very interesting. And next to you is Sanjay, who's a senior. Sanjay, same question to you, a special teacher?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Randall Audie, who is an integral part of my life.
Oh, wow, interesting. Sounds like a recommendation will be coming soon from him. All right, next up is Jenna, who's a senior. And Jenna, is there a special teacher in your life?
shout out to Miss Pitton, whose class I'm missing right now.
All right. All right, and last but not least, we have the captain of Suncoast team. Welcome, Shreyash, who's a senior. I said it right?
Yes.
All right, 1 point for Lisa. And what teacher would you like to say hello to?
I would like to give a shout out to Dr. Murray, our wonderful coach and a great teacher.
Sounds good. Sounds awesome. Well, it's nice meeting you, Suncoast. Let's go ahead and meet your competitors. They are the Spanish River Sharks. Welcome. Let's start off with Jorge, who's a junior. And Jorge, is there a special teacher that you would like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, my AP US history teacher, Mr. Aaron Lampman. I'm missing your class now, but it's worth it.
All right, that's right. Of course it's worth it. And we have Miles, who's a junior. And Miles, who are you going to say hello to?
I give a shout out to Miss Gallardo, my AP language teacher.
Sounds good. And next to you is Jessica, who's a senior. Jessica, same question for you.
I'd like to give a shout out to my AP World History teacher, Miss Woodmore, for always being there for me.
Oh, very nice. And last but not least, the captain of Spanish River's team is Gabby, and you are a senior. And who are you sending a special shout out to?
I'd like to give a shout out to the beautiful Mrs. Paulette Riedel, our amazing coach.
Sounds nice. All right, so some teachers got noticed here on television. And we always are thankful for everyone who works in education. Now that we know everyone here on set, let's go ahead and move into round 2, the joust. Here, one player from each school competes head-to-head with a 10-point toss-up question. The player that wins then gets 3 bonus questions with their school worth 5, then 10, and then 15 points. All right, schools, it is time to joust. Gabby, Shreyash, come on down. It is your turn to joust. Here is your toss-up question worth 10 points. A recent rock musical tells his life story from his childhood to marrying his wife Rachel to becoming president. Give the first and last name of the 7th president known as Old... Yes, Gabby?
Andrew Jackson.
Correct, good job. He's known as Old Hickory. Spanish River, the following bonus questions deal with Andrew Jackson. Bonus question number 1 is worth 5 points. Andrew Jackson grew up in this southern state that's much longer than it is. Yes, Gabby?
Tennessee.
Yes. Bonus question number 2 is worth 10 points. Jackson accused this son of a former president of making a corrupt bargain in 1824 to get himself elected as president. Yes, Gabby?
John Quincy Adams.
Yes, good job. And your third bonus question is worth 15 points. Jackson became a national hero by winning this battle at the end of the War of 18... Yes, Jorge?
The Battle of New Orleans.
Good job. Awesome. All right, Jessica, Jenna, come on down. It is your turn to joust. Ladies, here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. What chemical element, the lightest noble gas, is lighter than air and found in balloons that... Yes, Jenna?
Helium.
Correct. Good job. Suncoast, here we go. The following bonus questions all deal with common chemical elements. Bonus question number 1 is 5 points. If you can't breathe at all, a paramedic will give you this gas to breathe. Shreyash?
Oxygen.
Correct. Good job. Second bonus question is worth 10 points. What element, combined with chlorine, makes up the table salt we eat? Yes, Sam?
Sodium.
Good job. And your third bonus question is worth 15 points. What gaseous element actually makes up most of the air we breathe? Sanjay?
Nitrogen.
Correct. Good job. Sanjay and Miles, come on down. It is your turn to joust. Gentlemen, here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. America's National Archives recently discovered that their copy of the 1903 patent for the airplane is missing that was given to what pair of brothers? Yes, Miles?
The Wright brothers?
Yes, you are right. So, Spanish River, here you go. The following bonus questions all deal with artifacts missing from the National Archives. Bonus question number 1 is worth 5 points. The bombing maps used to bomb this nation at the very end of World... Yes, Jorge?
Japan.
Yes, correct. Bonus question number 2 is worth 10 points. The 1964 Coast Guard Academy class ring from this president who was sworn in after JFK's assassination. Yes, Gabby?
Lyndon Johnson.
Yes, good job. Bonus question number 3 is worth 15 points. Eventually, the National Archives got back an eyewitness radio report of the explosion of this German airship in... Yes, Jorge?
Hindenburg.
Very good. Awesome. All right, Jorge and Sam, come on down. It is your turn to joust. Nice friendly handshake. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. What Broadway show tells of a spunky orphan girl who finds... Yes, Sam?
Annie.
Annie is correct. Suncoast, here are your questions, and they all deal with other Broadway musicals as described by the publication Playbill. Bonus question number 1 worth 5 points. Name the play described as the arachnid-bitten superhero familiar from Sam?
Spider-Man.
Yes, good job. Your second bonus question is 10 points. This is the story of the Banks family and how their lives change when a nanny arrives at their home at... Yes, Sanjay?
Mary Poppins.
Very good. Bonus question number 3 worth 15 points. An obscure and ambitious actress becomes the powerful and controversial First Lady of Argentina. Sanjay.
Eva Perón.
Yes. No. Oh, incorrect. Sorry, it's Evita. Eva Perón was what the play was about, but the play is actually called Evita. All right, and that buzzer means the end to the joust. We do have an interesting game going. Suncoast is leading 165 points, Spanish River 130. So we'll be right back with more School Duel just after these messages.
Have you considered taking your high school courses online? Broward County Schools offers free virtual education for middle and high school. Courses include regular, honors, and advanced placement in all subject areas. Take one course or take a full course load all online. Broward Virtual Education welcomes homeschool and private school students. For more information or to enroll, call us at 754-321-1100 or visit us online at www.bbed.net while there's still space available.
Missing school? You're missing out. Regular attendance equals education, and education equals success.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
School Duel, where local high schools match wits to see who will be this year's School Duel champion. This second round match has Suncoast competing against Spanish River. We do have Suncoast leading with 165 points. Spanish River has 130 points. We are now ready for the rapid fire round. During this round, the teams will receive a category of questions to answer within 60 seconds. Each question is worth 10 points, and if any questions are answered incorrectly, the other school will have the opportunity to steal the points. Now, since Spanish River is trailing, they will have the opportunity to pick their category first. Today's choices are places and things. So which category would you like, Spanish River?
We'll take things.
All right, Gabby, it's all yours then. All right, schools, here comes rapid fire. Spanish River, things. In this category, the question or answer involves a thing or object. Remember, you have 60 seconds to answer these questions worth 10 points each. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, well, let's cue music and begin. Thin filament used to clean teeth.
Floss.
Synonym for gift that can also mean right now.
Present. French
device used for beheadings.
Guillotine.
Dr. Seuss food that goes with ham.
Green eggs.
Navigational instrument used to show magnetic north.
Compass.
Deduction board game with a candlestick. Yes, Miles?
Clue.
Deceitful gift given to Troy from the Greeks.
Horse.
A confusing maze of passages made to be.
Labyrinth.
Device designed to reduce exhaust noise in a car.
Muffler.
Invented as a substitute for ivory. It's now associated with film. Yeah, judges, Gabby, go ahead.
Glass.
Incorrect. All right, we got through all your questions. Good job. You only missed one question. Suncoast, let's see if you know the answer to invented as a substitute for ivory. It's now associated with film. That'd be celluloid. All right? All right, no worries there. Suncoast, here are your questions. Deals with places. And in this category, the question or answer involves a place. Remember, you have 60 seconds to answer these questions worth 10 points each. Are you guys ready? Well, cue music. Let's begin. Nickname given to the area in California where computer parts are made.
Silicon Valley.
Great Lake named after a U.S. state.
Michigan.
Body of water that separates Britain and France.
English Channel.
Capital city of Alaska.
Juneau.
What color are the cliffs of Dover?
White.
City where Declaration of Independence was signed.
Philadelphia.
Only state that touches Nebraska and Arizona.
Kansas.
The U.S. Naval Academy is located in this city.
Annapolis.
What desert has been called the Garden of Allah?
Gobi.
And the Protestant Reformation began in what modern-day country?
Germany.
Very good. We got through all your questions. You only missed 2 questions, so Spanish River, let's see if you know the answer to these. Only state that touches Nebraska and Arizona.
Texas?
No, it'd be Colorado.
Colorado.
All right, next question. What desert has been called the Garden of Allah?
Sahara.
Good job, Jorge. Very good. And there's my buzzer. That means the end of the rapid fire round. We do have an even tighter game going. Suncoast has 245 points. Spanish River, 230 points. Let's go ahead and take a short break, and then we'll be back for the final showdown.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
To team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. It means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
Improve your money skills with Bright Star University. At Bright Star University, people of all ages can log in to learn more about finances. Just choose your age-specific category and pick from a collection of interactive financial topics, including the Visa Financial Football Game, where your team scores by answering money management questions. Just go to www.brightstaru.com. Bright Star University is brought to you by Bright Star Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Welcome back to School Duel. We've got a good second round match going as Suncoast is leading with 245 points, but Spanish River is right behind them with 230 points. It is now time for the final showdown. This is the last round. Schools go against each other again with toss-up questions, but this time these questions are now worth 20 points. And remember, if a question is incorrect, the other school can steal the points. All right, schools, are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, here it comes. It is time for the final showdown. First question deals with elements. If you pour acid onto a rock and it smells like rotten eggs, the rock probably, Miles?
Sulfur.
Yes. Amendments. Identify the constitutional amendment that contains the phrase, quote, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting. Gabby?
The First Amendment.
Novel settings. In the novel Gulliver's Travels, what place visited by Gulliver? Yes, Sanjay?
Lilliput.
U.S. cities. Author Ernest Hemingway once wrote for the Star newspaper in what Midwestern city? That's Sanjay?
Dallas.
Incorrect. Spanish River. In what Midwestern city that's now home to Royals and Chiefs? Gabby?
Kansas City.
Hawaii. Surfers love the north shore of this Hawaiian island. Miles?
Oahu.
Electricity. In science, whose law says that voltage equals Miles?
Ohms.
NBA. Paul George made his first NBA All-Star Game appearance in 2013, representing what team? Sanjay.
Indiana Pacers.
Norse mythology. Viking warriors slain in battle hope to enter this, Miles?
Valhalla.
Presidents. In 1945, Franklin Roosevelt died and was replaced by what? Sanjay?
Truman.
Movies. One of Netflix's top 10 most rented films ever is what 2010? Miles?
The Blind Side.
Incorrect. Suncoast. What 2010 science fiction Leonardo DiCaprio movie about Sanjay?
Inception.
Continents. Its highest peak is Mount Kilimanjaro. Jorge?
Africa.
Food. Its popular types include Rainier and Bing. To eat them fresh, you typically, Jenna?
Cherries.
Songs. What organization's official song mentions the halls of Montezuma and Sam?
The United States Marines.
Story characters. He and his offspring, Satan and Bonfire, are the subjects of more than a dozen novels by Walter Farley that revolve around this colorful fictional horse. Black Stallion is the answer. College football. In 1988, the Fiesta Bowl became part of the Bowl Championship Series. In what state is the Fiesta Bowl played? Sanjay?
Texas.
Incorrect. Spanish River? Miles?
New Mexico.
Incorrect. Arizona. Artists. Name the American artist who once painted a Campbell's soup can. Jorge?
Andy Warhol.
Actresses. What British actress plays Jules Paxton in Bend It Like Beckham and Elizabeth Swann in Three Pirates? Yes, Gabby.
Keira Knightley.
Authors. Name this Democrat who wrote Why England Slept and Profiles in Courage before assuming, Gabby?
John F. Kennedy.
Communication. Developed by its namesake to travel along a telegraph wire. Name this,
Morse
Sam?
code.
Organizations. It was begun at a 1919 peace conference that followed World War I. Jorge?
The League of Nations.
Biology. What major biological characteristic is generally true of people who have 2 X chromosomes and no? Sanjay?
Female.
Measurement. What unit of measure used in the petroleum industry is equal to about 40 miles?
Barrel.
Ancient cities. One exhibit of its artifacts is now being advertised by saying, quote, farmers didn't know that there was an active volcano in their backyard. Sam.
Oh, man.
Okay, Spanish River. Jorge?
Pompeii.
Correct, good job. Up, there's the buzzer, and that brings the end to this second round school duel match. Amazing, amazing, intense game. Spanish River came from behind. They win the game with 490 points. Suncoast, you're ending with 405 points. Phenomenal, phenomenal job. Now, Spanish River, this win is putting you into the quarterfinals. So congratulations. Once again, amazing job to everyone. Now, this also brings an end to the Chick-fil-A Challenge, and today's winner is, drum roll please, Sanjay. Congratulations, Sanjay. Congratulations on your Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year. And at this time, we'd like to thank you at home for watching, and thank you to all of our sponsors for making School Duel possible. Don't forget to check out our website at schoolduel.tv, where you can find out even more about all of the schools involved this year, as well as vote on who you thought was the player of the week today. But most importantly, make sure that you tune in next week to School Duel Thursday at 7 p.m. as Boca Raton High takes on West Boca Raton High in the next second round match. Goodbye, everyone.
School Duel was brought to you by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.